From the evening of 27th of September till the night of 29th, Moon will be in the sign of Libra, a zodiac sign ruled by Venus, and a zodiac sign which has Ketu currently present in Libra. Therefore, this will be a Moon and Ketu conjunction in the sky, and on the other hand, the dispositor of Moon and Ketu, which is Venus, will be 12th from the Moon and debilitated. This means this can make you uncomfortable with things in the past. This can make you feel isolated, lonely, especially if you have an afflicted Venus or an afflicted Moon in your birth chart. Hello Seekers, this is Punneit Astrology. This is your one-stop astro channel, and we are discussing Moon transit in the sign of Libra. Now, in the last video, I discussed that how Moon is trying to face practical situations and trying to develop a solution. And now Moon is with Ketu, this can create confusion. Moon and Ketu in Libra, with Venus being in Virgo, can create mental fight, internal conflicts. It can create more confusion and foggy mindset. So whenever you are trying to take an action in these couple of days, you must have a clear intention. Here your intent will matter more, how your actions actually come across to other people. Because this Moon, when it is with Ketu, will also experience Rahu in Bharani. Now see how it plays. Moon and Ketu are in the zodiac sign of Venus. Rahu is in the nakshatra of Venus. Rahu is placed in the zodiac sign of Mars, which is in the zodiac sign of Venus. So Venus becomes a very vital information for this Moon, and if this Venus is not good, if this Venus is causing some problem, then the entire structure of the mind collapses, and that is exactly what's happening. There can be, for some people, a run to the hospital. There can be health-related issues. It can be a mental breakdown, but not for everyone. What will happen for other people who have a fairly good Moon in their birth chart? It might be a restless time. It might be a time which is giving you bad experience. It might be a time when you just want to go for a vacation and just want to drop the load and you want to give up. So this will be the time to let go of emotions, let go of the load and start afresh. So if you want to take a break, this is the time. Any mental load should be avoided. Stress-free life should be the focus during this Moon transit. Now, because Venus is in Virgo, you may also see that Mercury is also in Virgo, and there can be an argument that this is a Neech Bhang Raj Yog. Well, technically, because Venus and Mercury both are in the same zodiac sign, it is a Neech Bhanga. But then you also have to understand that Mercury is retrograde. Mercury is combust, and a retrograde combust planet will have very less power within itself, and there is no capacity of that planet to cause a Neech Bhang. How will that planet pull up another planet? The very concept of Neech Bhang is a strong planet will support a weak planet. Because one area of your life is perfect, holding on that area, the imperfect areas can be absorbed. It is like one company is making so high profit that the profit of one company is absorbing the loss of the other. That is Neech Bhang Raj Yog. But Mercury does not have that much of power, and Sun is highlighting the issues. So relationship issues will be highlighted. This can make you more vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable, and you can feel a wave of emotions, a tide of emotions. Well, this is the time actually to be relaxed. Sometimes park the action, ignore, take the action. If you're even working, don't focus on the results. Like if you're studying, don't focus too much on how will the result will be. If you're doing something, just focus on what you're doing. Focus on present, not on the past, not on the future. I know it's just an effort for a couple of days, but then every day is unique. Why to not focus for 2-day transit? Why always go for 1 year of transit? 1 year of transit is like a season. But is every day in, say, winter season or summer season same? No, there are variations. So similarly, if you keep a track on these variations, you will feel much more comfortable. Now, when moon is with Ketu, you should also pray to Ma Durga. This is Navratri. You can also fast on Monday. Take an oath that you will fast on Monday during this time, and this will give you a lot of power. Patience, capacity to absorb should be increased. Tolerance has to increase, and extreme ideas in the brain should be parked for a while. And if there is a huge desire to react to a situation, talk to somebody, vent it out, show your anger, calm down. Meditate. Because Ketu and Moon means internal vision. Look what makes you happy before you define happiness. Maybe you think buying an iPhone will make you very happy. But maybe going to the nature, watching mountains and sunrise through the mountains is what can make you happy. How will you know what makes you happy unless you experience it? So your happiness is a compared happiness. You see somebody getting happy, so you think that will also make you happy. This kind of realization, very small, minute, microscopic realizations will happen because Ketu is a microscopic planet. It goes within. Also, if you are having some infection in your body, that may rise up. So be careful. Allergies can also react, attack you. Be careful on your food and take care of your health through yoga, pranayam, and people who are lactose intolerant should be careful during this time. Chanting Chandra Mantra, chanting the name of Bhagwan Mahavishnu are some of the ways by which you can pacify your mind. But yes, Ketu will prick you. Ketu's energy is to divert your mind into multiple things. So stop watching reels, stop watching shorts for some time. That's constant diversion. Imagine one focus getting diverted into 15 seconds, 30 seconds of so many events. You're not focusing on one thing. It is just destroying your mind. So be very careful what you feel, because see, Moon and Ketu is more about emotions. How what you feel, because Ketu, out of all 5 senses, 4 senses are with Rahu, only 1 sense is with Ketu. It's a sense of touch. So only what you feel by actually experiencing the event is what Ketu gives you as an offering. That is why a sting of Ketu is far more painful than a sting of Rahu. Rahu can assume, Ketu has no assumption. Ketu will walk in the fire and then say, oh, this is a fire. But by the time you experience, it is too late for you to react to the situation. That is why Ketu is said to be the Karak of Moksha. You experience it and then you realize you have burnt your hand, so you will never do that again, and therefore you have a Moksha. This is Moon Ketu power. Use this for yourself. This is a highly spiritual time for people who are involved in religious and spiritual practices. Will see their intuitive power going very high. For people who are surgeons, who are doctors, who are medical professionals, pharmaceutical industry will see good boost during this time. Relationship should be taken very seriously and commitment should be done with lot of practical approach. And when you are venting out your emotion, ensure that your emotions are not overwhelming or hurting your partner or anybody else. You can use this time in your favor to get rid of negative energy, because Ketu is moksha, Moon is emotion. Negative emotion should be discarded. Clean your home, go for minimalistic approach, reduce the clutter, declutter your life and detoxify, and that's the message for this Moon transit in the sign of Libra. We'll meet you in the next video and appreciate your time, and for consultations please drop me an email. Thank you for watching Punneit Astrology and supporting me. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, namaste.